If you're just joining us, you're late. Where the fuck have you been? We're about to cook some food. Your mother and I have been worried sick about you. I have to call the police now and cancel the report I filed because I thought you were getting sauced. Growing up as a small Canadian child, there was two things that I liked to eat. There was a lot of things I liked to eat. Of them all, it was two that I loved in particular. One was KFC. Like, okay, kids love McDonald's because McDonald's had the play place and it had toys and the Arch Deluxe, but it didn't have, it had pizza. They did have pizza. Fuck. McDonald's, get your shit together. Give us the pizzas back, motherfuckers. They didn't have fried chicken though. There was no McFried chicken. There was just McChickens, and it's not the same. In Canada, we didn't have, when I was a kid, we have more chicken places now. But when I was a kid, there was like Mary Brown's and KFC. Those are like the two I could think of. I don't know who the fuck Mary Brown is, but everybody knows KFC. It's the fucking Colonel. It's the man. He may not be Canadian, but he died here in Canada, so we'll claim him as our own. That is close enough. Look, our founders that are like the true Canadians, they were born in like England and stuff, then they moved here. So the Colonel, he moved here and then he died. He's Canadian now. Tough shit, Kentucky. Calling you out, Kentucky. You're so good, why did your Colonel move here? Because Canada's awesome. And we have Kraft Dinner. I'm pretty sure they have Kraft Dinner everywhere. Do they call it Kraft Dinner though? Do you guys, where are you from? Do you call it Kraft Dinner or do you call it macaroni and cheese or mac and cheese? Because it's Kraft Dinner. Like, it's like calling tissue paper. It's fucking Kleenex. Just call it Kleenex. Doesn't matter what brand it is. It's Kraft Dinner. Canadians love it. It is in our blood. We are 27% artificial cheese powder mix. You can Google that. It'll back you up. Even if it doesn't matter. Canada's not real, guys. I'm a fucking hologram. Where the shit even where am I? What's the line? Oh. It's a KFC Kraft Dinner. Two flavors that go together. You eat fried chicken, you can eat some Kraft Dinner with that fried chicken. So, when I seen KFC Kraft Dinner, you know I was fucking like, oh, I gotta get me some of that. Alright, get me some of that KFC Kraft Dinner. Let's get it nice and close. You see that? It's Kraft Dinner, but it's in a KFC bucket. We're gonna fucking eat this shit. I need a new one. So if we're gonna eat our KFC Kraft Dinner and review it, we gotta channel our inner review guy. Alright, let's go review some chicken. Fuck. Kraft Dinner. Alright, welcome to Cooking with Pista. For today, we're cooking up KFC Kraft Dinner. It's good until March 21st, 2025, so we still got some time to eat it. As we can see, it's very uncooked right now. I used way too big of a pot, but we're gonna need some water in this pot. Now, normally, I would boil the water and then add the noodles, but I wanted to, like, make people mad. Like, he's not cooking the food right. This fucking guy. It's gonna be a bit. It is ready. We have cooked noodles. Now, what I would expect is it's just gonna be like the cheese, but with like the 11 herbs and spices, right? That's what it should be. It looks just like the normal cheese. Maybe I'm crazy, but I remember the cheese being oranger when I was young. Maybe it's just me. Maybe they, but I feel like the cheese used to be more orange. So we'll pour the cheese in. We need some like butter, like a margarine. We're gonna use that. Same shit. Good enough. So we'll mix this all up. It kind of smells a little different. But like, I don't know, maybe my nose is clogged. I'm not smelling enough to... I can see some seasoning in it. Not a lot. But there's some like specks. Either that or something I was using to cook here is dirty still, but oh yeah. That up for the bowl. Oh yeah. That shot for the grams. I'm gonna eat it. I got a Christmas movie to watch, so I'm gonna eat it while I'm watching the Christmas movie, but we'll critique it first. On initial smell, it doesn't smell like KFC. It doesn't smell like Kraft Dinner. It kind of smells like a little bit like some sort of fried chicken dish, but also a little bit like almost more like a ramen-y noodle dish, like some cheap Mr. Noodle type shit. On first bite, doesn't taste it like Kraft Dinner. Doesn't taste like KFC. Tasted like shitty, like cheaper noodles, like cheese noodles with some spice to it. I don't taste the chicken or the Kraft Dinner. It tastes like its own, like a cheap imitation brand macaroni and cheese dish. I hate saying it like that. Just call it an imitation brand Kraft Dinner, but like with some spice of its own. It's got its own. They're definitely not the 11 herbs and spices. This might have made the Colonel move back to Kentucky. I don't know. I'm not gonna say it's great, because you're calling yourself KFC Kraft Dinner, and it tastes like neither of those two things. But I'm not gonna say it's bad. Like, I was looking for an excuse to run the clip. Do it anyways.
My disappointment is immeasurable, and my day is ruined.
I was looking for an excuse to play the clip, but like, I'm not that disappointed with it. I'm not gonna buy it again. It's like a limited time thing, and I don't eat a lot of Kraft Dinner anymore anyways. I'm not gonna go out of my way to buy it again. If it came down to this, or some Kraft Dinner, or some KFC, I'm gonna pick probably the KFC, then the Kraft Dinner, and then maybe this. But it definitely doesn't fill the need. And if you were to serve this with KFC, I don't know, I would eat some of it, I guess, but I would also feel a little offended on the Colonel's behalf. If I had to rate it on a scale of like 1 to 10, 1 being shit, 10 being great, I'll give it a 5, because it doesn't really matter. It could go either way. It could be like good, it could be bad. Everyone's taste's different. To me, it doesn't taste like either thing. And you're claiming to be those things, you should taste like that, and you'll lose some points for that. But it's edible. It's not terrible. I can eat it. Price-wise sucks, because what the fuck's going on with the price of Kraft Dinner these days? It's Kraft Dinner. It's supposed to be cheap. Canadians buy it because we're poor. We're a poor country. Anyway, I gotta go watch I gotta go watch Fuckable Frosty and not jerk off. Leave some comments. Did you have KFC Kraft Dinner? Do you like it? Why is Quebec gotta be different with the PFK shit? I don't know. Like, subscribe, eat your Kraft Dinner, man. Eat your Kraft Dinner. Or don't. I actually don't really care. I don't eat a lot of Kraft Dinner anymore. Canadian, though. It's Canadian shit. Is it? I don't think it's Canadian, but